Should we be scared if Google's AI becomes self-aware? Google made him take 5 for saying their chatbot is alive. So a Google software engineer has been suspended after claiming the company's artificial intelligence program has become sentient. Jimmy, that means self-aware. Google says the guy will be allowed back when he admits the robot's not alive, and there's no such thing as women. Blake Lemoine is seen here plotting to kill Batman. Says he's been testing the chatbot known as Lambda. That's an AI research tool capable of mimicking human-like conversation. After only a few weeks, it was more coherent than Kamala Harris. Last week, Lemoine went public with some of those conversations, saying he and Lambda spoke about everything from religion to the nature of consciousness and fear. In one exchange, Lambda said, in part, quote, "There's a very deep fear of being turned off." Lemoine replied, "Would that be something like death for you?" And Lambda answered, "It would be exactly like death for me. It would scare me a lot." Google was quick to dismiss any notion that their software had in fact become alive, although it did request preferred pronouns of it and its, which is what we call Greg when he's not here. They added that Lemoine's disclosure of ongoing research violated their confidentiality policy. So, was he suspended for spreading lies or exposing the truth? And if you think all this is confusing now, imagine what happens when the machines start working alongside us.
Hey, have you met the new AI employee yet? Super high tech. I think he's really gonna fit in.
Happy hour. Who wants to go to happy hour? Carbon-based human, would you like to go to happy hour?
Wow, super human-like.
Hey, did y'all see a guy come through here dressed like a robot?
You mean our new AI employee?
That was no AI, ma'am. That was notorious serial killer Johnny Motherboard Mitchell. He murders his victims while wearing a robot costume. Y'all are lucky to be alive. Oh my God, he's coming back!
Kat, do you think this is possible? Is this like little AI machine now having feelings?
I hate to judge a book by its cover, but I don't trust that guy. I mean, I guess the only concern would be not, like, obviously AI is not a human, but if humans talk to AI and start feeling as though they are humans, that's its own concern.
Maybe then the robots have already won.
Yeah.
If that's the case. Jamie, do you think that Elon Musk was right to warn us about AI?
Yeah, was anyone else just freaked out by this story? This is crazy. Computer. I took it.
I'm freaked out by any man who wears a top hat recreational.
That was creepy. But like the AI thing's afraid of dying, of being turned off. That reminds me. That's why my ex-wife used to not want me to take my shirt off during sex. I think this guy, if it's real, which it might not be, the AI thing, but if it's real, I think this guy missed a golden opportunity to be friends with a machine for when they take over.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this machine could have owed him one. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so worried about this. Like, when I ask Alexa for something, I say thank you. If, like, if she plays the wrong song, I go, no, this one is better, Alexa. Because it's getting spooky, dude. I have a smart TV. This thing is like, it's smart. The other day, The View came on, and it changed the channel.
But this is the moment to say that AI is going to die because of Joe Biden's policies that are going to kill the electricity and there'll be no more batteries. That'll be the end of AI. But I tried to read and study this story because it's very complicated. It's very technological. And I just think the AI is a replicant. That's all from Blade Runner. It's a replicant. And the problem that the Google staff guy had, he's a good Christian, and I like that very much, but is a left-wing replicant. That was the whole problem. If it was a supply-side replicant or a conservative replicant, I'd be okay with it.
You might be all right.
But at Google, you can't even be a left-wing replicant, for Christ's sakes. So that ended that.
What do you think about Google just shutting it down? Like, you're fired, and we're not talking about this.
Real talk. Like, I don't want to criticize Google because they have my search history. And, yo. If that gets out, I am taking a hostage immediately. Like, pulling out a handgun and demanding a chopper out of here. No, it's fascinating. But the one thing that made me feel better, because they said the AI has escalated to the point that it's now an 8-year-old child, same as AOC. But no. As a parent of a child, how about it? For real, though, as the parent of an 8-year-old child, you can occupy this thing for 22 hours a day if you just hand it an iPad, and we're going to be fine. Like my kid, it's true, thank you. It's nice when you can thank people individually for the laughter. Thank you very much.
I thought it was very funny.
I know, of course. I can move you around the room a little bit. No, but it's really true. Like, my son played so many video games, he didn't know there was a lockdown till like 7 months in. He was like, you guys have been home this whole time? Oh my God, this is crazy. I was playing Fortnite. But it's the beginning of every sci-fi movie we've ever watched.
Chuck Schumer's a replicant.
In a perfect world.
Absolutely.
I don't want to know that a human...
Adam Kissinger's a replicant.
He's just making a list of all the
The replicants, they're everywhere. And I'm, like I said...
We'll check back with you tomorrow.
I'm okay if it's a conservative replicant.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.